Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave Forex.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Thursday, August 22nd. The time is 3:30 a.m. GMT. Today we're going to be updating the chart of the Nikkei. This is a 60-minute chart here. We can see based on this chart that this moved down to August 6 low here around 19,890. Ended with 3 in blue, and then so far we have been sort of consolidating right now, and the structure of the move from here definitely is corrective. All right, this is not an impulse by any means, so we can conclude then the current bounce or the current consolidation is still within sort of the down move, right? Because the move that comes from the low is corrective. That means the bias likely still remains to the downside. You see the right side is lower. That means the bias is to the downside in the Nikkei. And this is the structure of a WXY, which is called double three. You can see in the first leg here in the W here is in a zigzag. All right, and then we can also see the Y leg here currently is developing here, right? And this could be either you can label as WXY or an ABC, but this one does look like an ABC here, so it looks like a zigzag here. That's why this one is better to be called W. So the subdivision of the Y in the red is also itself another WXY, but in the lower degree. All right, and we should be expecting sellers from this blue box area in which the Y leg is equal to the W here. Okay, and then from here the Nikkei can go to new low or can at least pull back in 3 waves. Now because the first leg is in a 3 waves, there is a better or higher probability you will get at least a 3 waves pullback from here regardless. Okay, regardless whether we go to new low or not, there is a good possibility at least some sort of 3 waves pullback can happen if the Nikkei can reach this blue box, right? Now shorter cycle, it is not really it's not really guaranteed Nikkei will do this, right? It is not guaranteed. For example, it can in the shorter cycle we can do many different things. For example, we could have ended here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diagonal, for example, right? We could have ended diagonal and then you call this A, right? And then you can have a bigger pullback like this, ABC, something like this. So if we are talking about shorter cycle, there's so many different possibilities, because in the shorter cycle is very sideways right now. So we could have ended A here as a 5 waves, just to give you a couple of alternates, and then we could be doing a B in a 3 waves, in a bigger 3 waves to correct this 5 waves up, and then after that we do a C leg. So we can do something like this also, right? Before turning lower, or we can also do a flat from here. So we can have an ABC ended with W here, and then we can have a flat ABC. So this can be in the form of 5 waves down like this, ended X. So we could be doing something like this, expanded flat, and then go higher. Okay, before turning lower again, right? So we can also do something like that. And then if we never go up and we just go down from where we are, then that means the wave 4 ended here as a 3 wave here. Instead of doing a double correction, then this is it. This is your entire correction, and then we started to turn lower again. Now if we look at the larger degree here, this is the 4-hour chart. Now you can see, if you look at it from the May 4th high, the sequence so far is looking like a lower low, right? A lower low, and you can see your connector A and B here. This looks like a 5 waves, and this can be another 5 waves. This is where we are right now, looking to finish with 4 before possibly going lower. Now again, if this goes lower immediately, then this is your wave 4 right here, and then we are starting with 5 already. Or wave 4 can be a sideways triangle also like this, and we can continue to be sideways for many days before finally turning lower. But you can see in the cycle that starts from May 4th also has not reached the target area in the 100%, which is 19,585, and that's one of the reasons why we believe that the main bias still remains on the downside in the case of the Nikkei, and on top of that, the rally that we have so far here also, the structure is corrective, overlapping, and choppy, so that's kind of giving it more assurance or more probability that we are eventually going to see more downside again. So again, this blue box then is going to be where we can expect resistance if it can go there, right? Then this is the area where we can expect resistance, and the index can then start to turn lower again, extend lower from here, or at least do a three-ways pullback at least from the area. Okay, so I hope that this chart is helping you guys, and for further updates you can always check our service. We have 14 days free trial. The link is provided in the description of the video below, and I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day everyone.